What is up, Apex Nation? Welcome back to some more NieR Replicant. Hope you guys are having a great day, and I have done some side questing on my own and ended up with, if I hit the right button, 6,380 gold. Yeah, and 0 levels. It's a lot of running around, and a lot of fishing. I leveled up my fishing skill, which allowed me to buy better lures at a store through a side quest. It was just literally catch 10 fish, and then you leveled up. It was nothing. But the one that actually was something that helped out a little bit was that lady who wanted us to go buy tulips from the seafront, which I forgot to do last time I was there. But I went, did that, and I had to go there anyway to get a melon for her, which we have. And she opened up the farming plot. So then she had another quest. So I had to go back to seafront, buy more things, and then she opened up the other 2 remaining these things. Plots, whatever they're called. So now I can't harvest this right. No, I can't do that. Okay. I think this one's harvestable though. Harvest. 8 wheat out of that? Oh, good God, that's awesome. I have a bell pepper. I have a quest that requires 10 wheat, and they're way too expensive to buy. 10 wheat would have cost me more than I have. What about you? You were an accidental tomato plant. Can I get into the right position? It's so finicky sometimes. Harvest. Now, is that gonna break it all, or? Yeah, 5 tomatoes out of it. Very, very cool. It doesn't matter here having no tomato one, I guess. I don't know how useful this is. This might be a way to make some good money. Other than that, I have no idea. Like, it's obviously gonna make me more than the seeds are. Otherwise, what's the point in them? But this was not nearly grown when I logged off the game. So it's interesting to know that it happens while, I guess I could, oh, did I not water this one to begin with? That they grow when the game is turned off. So the game must put a little something in a log that tells it when you last logged on to the next time you logged on, and it calculates the hours when you're loading up the game. Probably something like that. Other games do it. I know Final Fantasy Type 0 did that, which is how you can cheat the system to max out your levels instantly, basically. Well, within like an hour and a half of doing it over and over and over again, but pretty much instantly, you know. You get, well, from like once you unlock the training area, you can get all your characters up to level 99 by exploiting that type of thing. But anyway, we can go deliver our thing to him.
I got your melon, Yona.
Thanks.
If there's anything else you want, just let me know.
Well, since you offered, would you mind getting me a watermelon?
I'm growing one.
A watermelon this time? Sure thing.
I'll be waiting.
Yeah, okay. Well, I was expecting a little bit more from that, but I am growing a watermelon, so we're fine with that. And I've also learned another thing about this game, is that when you're running, it takes like a little bit to get into sprint, but if you just run, roll, you're already into sprint. Instantly get there. Now, we got another side quest for some dude at a bar who said Popula and Devila used to sing together, and he wants us to try to get them to sing together again. Devila said she's okay with it if Popula is okay with it, so now we gotta go to Popula and see if she's okay with it, and then maybe we get the nice little scene of them singing together. Although we'll check after this quest. I want to see how far, just out of the 2 hours I spent side questing, what's my percentage now of side quest done?
Can I ask you a favor, Popola?
Sure, what is it?
I heard you and Devila used to sing together at the tavern, and I was wondering...
Oh, goodness. Well, yes, it's true we used to sing there, but I haven't done that in some time.
Too busy?
That's part of it. But also, I need a certain drink before I can sing in public. I'm a little shy, if you know what I mean.
Well, that should be no problem, right? It's a tavern after all.
Actually, the stuff I like to drink is pretty rare. Still, they used to order it from the tavern in Seafront from time to time, so you could try asking there.
You know how far Seafront is? It's not far, but... Whee! I really want to hear them sing together. I think this would be a great one to do. So, I'll meet you guys at Seafront. We're here in Seafront, and looking at the stuff we can sell, we got 5 tomatoes, but it only sells for 150 a piece. What do you sell? Okay, do you sell anything? Okay, tulip bulbs. All right, so okay, I sell those for 150 a piece. That's not terrible then. Yeah, okay, so you do make money, because tulip was up here. I think it was 150. Yeah, 150 for a tulip and 50 to buy the seed, right? Yeah, so you still make 100 gold off of it. It's a little bit of a way to make some money, but not much. I mean, you're gonna need money to upgrade your gear. That's the thing. So I'm trying not to spend all of it, although I did just buy a melon. Because I forgot, was it a watermelon or a melon she wanted? Watermelon. My bad, I should check that before buying it. I wasted some money, but whatever, it's all good. Hey, I'll get you eventually. Gotcha.
Hi, are you the guy who's taking care of that runaway?
Wait, what?
Runaway? What are you talking about?
It would seem we've been bamboozled.
You've got to be kidding me. Seriously? Still, I guess we can tell his father he's alive at least.
Not what I was expecting.
Excuse me, do you know Popola? I'm trying to find a drink she likes.
Sure, I know Popola, and I know the drink too. Sadly, I don't have the ingredients on hand. It's a bit of a special brew.
Oh, that's too bad.
But if you wanted to fetch me those ingredients, I'd be happy to whip some up for you, on the house.
Great. What do you need?
That's 5 lizard tails and 5 mouse tails.
No, I mean, what do you need for the drink?
Yeah, I know it sounds crazy, but those are the ingredients.
Well, if you say so.
I might have them.
I need 5
I don't have them? What am I missing? Mouse tails, really? I know where to get them. God dang. Oh, also, I did find, finally, 3 of the royal ferns. I got lucky in one of the times I went to the... yeah, you want me to catch fish. I see the mark there. Like, Also, the old lady has a quest for me as well. I'm not doing quest though today. I'm doing one quest, and then we're going to the main stuff. But for now, I'll run all the way over to the desert.
Keep it hidden forever.
Yeah, I'll run all the way to the desert, and then I'll get the mouse tails, and I'll meet you guys back here, I guess? Yeah, that sounds like a plan. Something's happening.
Would that be the canine we were looking for?
Oh, no! No! No, let me down there. No! We did have a mission to look for a lost puppy. No! Jump! No! Don't tell me the puppy died. What's this? No! Oh! Okay, things are happening now. I know, I meant to roll, and I didn't. Sam! Shut yourself! Yes, hey, got him. Die, fool! Don't touch water. You died, fool. Okay. No!
It's the missing dog. That poor old man's gonna be pretty upset. We should at least give him a proper burial. Hey, wait. I think the dog has something in his mouth.
Max's herbs. Aw.
It's some kind of leaf.
This is a rather dangerous location for leaf hunting. I wager this decision cost the animal its life.
Well, the least we can do is bring it back to the old man. It's too bad about that poor dog.
Aww.
This is gonna be hard for that old-timer to deal with.
Be they dog or man, no living thing can escape their ultimate fate.
That include you, Vice?
In truth, I have never considered the question. I suppose at some point in time I may simply wink out of existence.
Well, that sounds horrible.
Say,
Yeah?
see here, lad. If I ever find myself departing this world,
Quit being morbid, Vice. Besides, you can't die. You're made of paper.
one can always hope, I suppose.
We are back at the tavern with the mousy tails. Nope, not you. You.
Here's your ingredients. Although I can't imagine what kind of drink uses this stuff.
Oh, it tastes just as extreme as it looks. Popola's the only person I know who can handle it. Anyway, tell Popola I'll have this stuff sent over to the village as soon as it's ready, okay?
Got it.
That's not helpful. I want it now. Also, I
A
stopped
drink
by.
with a lizard's tail inside certainly sounds impressive.
Yeah, Popola's really something when she starts drinking.
Surely you jest.
No joke. Once she got so plastered, she practically destroyed the shop. Knocked down a wall and everything.
Does alcohol affect Devila in the same manner?
Devil is more of a lightweight. If she has even a little, she starts acting all cute and meowing like a kitten.
Devila? For true?
For true.
Alcohol is a fearsome chemical indeed.
Who are you? What do you want?
You're looking for a kid who ran away from home?
Kind of. I've been skimming that quest, but yeah.
There was a strange kid asking people questions earlier. I think he was trying to learn how to get into Facade.
Facade,
Oh,
huh?
really?
Maybe we should go take a look.
I really have no interest of going there ever again. I stopped by the old man that lost his dog to go see what's up, and there was a different dude there, and it was his son, and the grandfather guy passed away. He died. The herb that the dog had in his mouth was the medication that the grandfather was using to heal his heart. It was heart medication, basically. So he died. The dog died trying to get his master, or friend, or owner, whatever you want to call it, his heart medication. And the old man died, waiting for it, because the dog died. So sad. But we're back here, so we gotta go tell Popula, hey, you can start drinking now. Hopefully it's... Oh, the puppy. Look at the puppy. Hopefully, it's already delivered. Who knows? Also, all those quests... And this one's a broken one, too, by the way. I'll talk about this one, too.
Here's your mutton, ma'am.
I have it.
Oh, thank you. I swear these children of mine just love their...
Oh, crap. Yeah, see, now she has it again.
Here's your mutton, ma'am.
Oh, thank you. Please get that...
It's like... That's broken. That's broken. I could just keep on giving her mutton over and over and over and over again and get 1,500 gold. I think that's kind of a broken quest right now. I don't want to exploit it. Also, I think I had another quest for mutton. I think I did. You had wool. Goat hide. I can get that stuff. Signature dish. No, I just need wheat, which I'm working on. Letters, deliver a letter. Yona's gift is a watermelon. Where do I set? No, I guess I'm good on mutton. I thought I had another quest for mutton. Maybe I already did it. Oh yeah, probably already did it. But then when one time I went to the field, this is probably full. Yeah. One time I went to the field, there was no shades at all. It was clear of all enemies, and it was full of sheep and goats. So I murdered them all. It was the first time I ever saw that. I mean, it was just littered with all kinds of sheep and goats. I was like, whoa, this must be rare. And I think that's the same time I found 2 royal ferns. It is an RNG-based system type thing with that, which I'm not a big fan of, but, you know, whatever. Got it done. Hey.
Hey, Popola. The tavern's got your drink.
Oh, that's great. Let me get Devila and then we'll head on over.
Oh, she's already there. Ooh, is it gonna automatically take me there? I worked hard for this one. Well, I know you're the one that had the quest.
Such an unusual sound. I feel like I could listen to this song forever.
I hear that. Funny how she can't sing it unless she has that crazy drink, huh?
I talk to you. Oh. I just wanted a better screenshot of you guys singing. What if I just leave? I can't. What do you say?
I don't know where that song comes from, and yet somehow it feels oddly familiar.
That's better. That's even better.
Oh, so beautiful. Reminds me of back when I was a lot younger, it does. Prettier, too.
Alright, we got things
Well,
to do.
that was fun. Hopefully it won't be so long until the next time.
We gotta go to the forest.
Heavens, what a thrill. I had no idea those two had that in them.
Me neither.
Completed. But yeah, Devil will just give you quests that you can find in the open world anyway, which is kind of cool. If you don't know where to find a quest and you want to go do it, you can just go to her. She'll tell you where they are, but you can find them out in the world anyway. So you don't really need to use her. Quest, 22% complete the quest already? Holy crap. Well, that's not too bad. Alright, let's go to the forest. It won't take us long to get there. It's literally over here. Use the pig and go to a new area. Doo-doo. And traveling in this game doesn't take too long, so I understand why there isn't a fast travel. But, you know, fast travel wouldn't go amiss. Wouldn't mind it. Maybe we'll unlock it eventually. Probably a side quest. Probably a side quest unlocks it. Die! Although I need your wool and stuff, but that's side quest stuff, and I'm not doing side quest stuff on videos, although I did that one, but that was kind of cool. Maybe we got the sisters to sing together. To the forest, jump it! I didn't realize it was down, not up. Ow. Okay. And now we're at the forest. Ooh. Nice little gate here. There's people here. Oh, there's person here. Oh, those people.
It sure is quiet here.
Such silence bodes ill. There's trouble on the way. I'm certain of it.
You know, a little optimism now and then wouldn't hurt, Vice.
Such cheek.
Okay, I'll take that antidote. No problem. You're the one I gotta talk to. Give me a second to explore, you know? Get some sap. Can I go in people's houses? I cannot.
Hi there.
Alright, good talk. Ooh, looks like we're going inside that tree.
Real bright and cheerful, Popola.
Honestly, I forgot Popola even told us anything about this place. Alright, well, that's explored. We'll talk to you now. What up?
Beware.
Of?
Beware the words.
I know they're very difficult for you, but I'll get there.
The words? What do you mean?
Contagious words. Those who dream
Oh, yeah.
Those who dream?
Hold a moment.
Whoa.
There is a strange new sensation in my mind.
And why is your text bar gonna take half the screen for this? Vice's voice rose in a quizzical way.
It is not quizzical.
Well, who's talking to you?
What's going on?
Yeah. The villager's body shuddered as he slowly opened his eyes.
Perhaps we should start by asking this man.
Who are you?
We heard something happened to this village, so we came to see if we could help.
The mayor stared at Apex and Vice.
If you can speak to me.
Huh?
I must have caught you in my dream.
In your dream?
The mayor explained. In the past weeks, a mysterious disease called the Death Dream had spread across the forest of myth. Those who caught it were cursed to fall asleep and live forever within the world of their own dreams. The village mayor had determined the death dream was spread from person to person by spoken words. But before he could learn more, the disease took him as well. Good God! Text box is taking up a lot here. Vice stared at the mayor, his mouth twitchingly silently.
Now see here. Are you saying that we have been absorbed into your dream?
We're also novel, apparently.
Well, yes. I think you have.
In other words, we've caught the death dream?
Before the mayor could confirm Apex's suspicion, Vice exploded with rage.
Ridiculous. Preposterous. Completely unfathomable on every conceivable level. I don't even recall falling asleep.
That's just how the death dream works.
Though polite, the mayor was clearly trying to brush aside the book's remarks.
My remarks are not to be brushed aside, fool.
I love how aware it is. The mayor twists his mouth into an embarrassed grimace, then quickly changed the subject to who Apex had seen and what they had discussed since coming to the village.
Something there must have caused you to enter my dream. A certain conversation, a specific word, something.
The world has gone black! Apex and Vice racked their brains, but could find no easy solution. There were simply too many words to consider, too much random chatter, too many meaningless conversations.
Grimoire Weiss does not engage in meaningless conversations.
The mere suggestion that Vice chose his words carelessly seemed to sting his pride.
It does not seem to sting my pride, you bloated gasbag of a narrator.
Hey, I'm just reading.
It has demolished it utterly.
Irritated, Vice looked skyward and searching for an answer in the heavens.
I was doing no such thing. Just leave me alone already.
The anger created his harsh words, bled over to Apex like a contagion. Uh-oh. Wait, said me, suddenly? Did someone just say contagion? Yes, I believe so. What of it? Well, that villager told us to watch out for contagious words, right? The mayor leaned forward with renewed interest, pushing a startled Vice aside in the process. He must have said something, right? Asked the mayor. Some specific combination of words. What was it? It was about dreaming, or something that dreams, or... Oh, what the heck was it? A sheep! Cried Vice suddenly, blurting out the first thing that popped into his head. The others stared at him for a moment before slowly shaking their heads. After a few minutes of thought, Apex's face suddenly lit up. I remember, he said. Those who dream. That's what he said, I'm sure of it. At this, the mayor produced a thick sheaf of papers from his pocket. He flipped through them a few times before finally nodded in approval of Apex. That sounds right, he said, as a stray sheet of paper fluttered to the ground. My notes also mentioned something about that. I bet it was the last thing you heard before you fell asleep. The mayor shook his head, his worn pencil stub tracing lines across a long piece of paper. Alone. For the last month, I've done nothing but study the disease we call the death dream, he said. I mean, I'm the mayor, right? It's my job to protect people from whatever comes along. But I never expected a couple of outsiders to start entering people's dreams. The mayor paused, a Yeah, grimace, crossing his face. I should probably be taking notes or something. Weiss immediately fired back. I applaud the force of will it takes to research a disease in your dreams, he said, but perhaps we should bend your efforts to escaping this place instead of trying to understand it. The mayor's hand tightened around this pencil, snapping the tip off. I've tried to escape. For the very first moment I realized I was locked inside my own dream. I've been looking for a way out, but I don't think it exists. I mean, this is my dream, right? If there was an exit, I know about it. He paused for a moment, his unfocused eyes staring at nothing. My village was beautiful, he said to no one in particular, and it was filled with the most wonderful people you could ever hope to meet. But once this disease took hold, things changed. It's like someone took a sponge and soaked all the color out of our lives. I just want us to be whole again. I want us to be free. And I won't stop trying until it happens. Apex nodded in agreement. Huh? Wait a second. I didn't nod. Look, if we could be any help, Apex said, just ask. Now hold on. I did not just say that. Silence! Cried Weiss. The grimoire looked from Apex to the mayor and back again, his face filling with confidence. Grimoire's face is always confident. Thank you very much. Now see here, Mayor. You told us that nothing can exist in this dream without your knowing of it. But yet you seem surprised to see us here when we first arrived, yes? The mayor slowly raised his head. Realization drawn on his face. Dawning, that is. Oh my god! He said. You're right. I had no idea you were coming. The human imagination is a limitless engine, said Rice. And dreams are fuel. You can imagine an exit, then it must be so. With your permission, we shall search it out. Thank you, said the mayor. I don't know how I can repay you. Payment is not required. We are eager as you to be done with this place. The mayor suddenly felt as if he could breathe again. He'd almost forgotten what it was like. Good luck, you two, he called the departed forms of Apex and Weiss. We're all counted on you. As Apex's face suddenly faded into the misty forest, the mayor was struck with a sense of deja vu. I saw this man once before, he thought, but where? Apex's mood darkened as he trudged through the forest. Hours earlier, when the beauty of the place was still a new thing, he'd been confident they could get in, find the exit, and be home in time for dinner. But the deeper they went, the more forest closed in around them. The mist made it difficult to see more than a foot in any direction. The moss-covered rock seemed determined to twist his ankle. More than once, he'd been forced to steady himself on a rough bark of a tree, and his hands now left small trails of blood on everything he touched. Additionally, Weiss was proven to be spectacularly poor traveling companion. Unhindered by either terrain or physical effort, he spent most of his time urging Apex to pick up the pace and grumble about their slow progress. Finally, after Weiss muttered something about legless turtles being more adept at navigating the environment, Apex snapped. Okay, Weiss, cram it for a second, would you? You don't have to walk. Apex leaned against a tree and tried to scratch the knobs from his back. What? And tried to scratch the knots from his back. Oh, okay, yeah. How can this stupid force be so big? The moment the words trembled from his mouth, whatever of insects sprang to life. Every imaginable form of buzz, click, and hiss roared out of the volume that rattled his teeth. Apex slapped his hands over his ears and screamed to be heard. Weiss, what's going on? Apex could see Weiss' mouth moving, but he might as well have been shouting into a tornado. The insect screamed. The forest howled. Then, can this be over? Just as Apex's ears seemed ready to tear his head out and go running for cover, the sound diminished. Hesitantly, he removed the hands from his left ear and listened to the creatures of the woods. Zer, 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 shaka, shaka, blah, blah, blah. Click, 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 click. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Shriek, 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 shriek. As the insect symphony dimmed another decibel, Apex began to detect patterns in the sound. This isn't random, he thought. It's not just white noise, it's something else. The insects weren't just calling out, they were asking a question. 1, with it lacking. 2, with its ideal. 3, with its dangerous. What is it? Buy me pages! It's a riddle. I guess so. I mean, it feels sort of forced, but maybe the key is getting out of this place? Then I'll leave it to you to answer. 1 with its lacking, 2 with its ideal, 3 with its dangerous. What is it? The answer is a secret. The answer is a seesaw. The answer, I don't know. How should I know? Okay. 1 with its lacking, 2 with its ideal, 3. Oh, yeah, it's a seesaw. Something that has to deal with 2 people but dangerous to 3. Oh, it's a seesaw. Weiss's mouth flew open, but before he could say anything, the words suddenly shifted. When Apex came to, he once again woke in the sound of insects. The cries of insects were creating words. Words he heard somewhere before. Oh. What? Oh, how should I know? How should I know? Before you can say anything, what the crap? So it's gotta be that top one. A secret. Oh! Yeah, because by yourself, it's nothing. But if you tell someone else, it becomes a secret. If you tell 3 people, it becomes dangerous because you never know. I mean, seesaw is dangerous, 3 people as it is. Also, that Weiss left to test him. Apex signed and gave the only answer that made sense. Well, no. The second one made sense as well. It's a secret, right? The sound of the insect suddenly stopped as it began. The forest undergrowth party before Apex rise like a... Whatever. The forest arthropods are making a road for us, said Weiss with glee. Pleased at passing the test, Apex moved on with new intensity. The path offered his body relief from the undergrowth, but gave even greater cheer to his mind. As long as the path is blah, 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 you're starting to bore me. I guess the forest has accepted us, huh? He spun around. Do not mistake the will of this forest for a happy pet you can suddenly befriend. We have no idea where this path leads. I wish I could see the path. As Weiss finished speaking, the pair turned a corner and found themselves facing a clear forest spring. Smiling, Apex picked a small rock. Sent to skipping. Good heavens. His surprise was understandable. Each time the rock struck the surface of the water, a musical note rang out. When the rock finally stopped moving, it sank to the bottom of the spring. The ripples it left behind came together to form words. Oh my god. I enter through the window, but break no glass. When night falls, I vanish, your son. Yeah, no, I get it. Yeah. I got it. Shut up. You are sunlight. Plume of water suddenly burst from the spring. Sunlight filtered through the trees and reflected off the plume, creating a shimmering rainbow that spanned the entire horizon. In all my years, I've never seen such a light. Perhaps I've misunderstood the intention of this place. Hey, look, cried me, awakening Weiss to his daze. There's a house or something over there. Glanced in the direction of his friends. Aw, we're friends. Extended hand. Saw a small cottage nestled along the trees. That's weird, isn't it? I mean, who would build a house way out here? We walked over and pounded on the door. After a minute of solid banging, phrasing, the door cracked open. A small man peered out. That is. His body was cloaked from neck to toe in a large black cape, while his face was scared by mist. Began Apex, but before he could get any further, the cloaked man held out a hand and began speaking. I have 4 legs in the morning, 2 at noon. 4 legs in the morning, 2 at noon. But end the night with 3. What am I? Okay. If you wish to engage this man in conversation, it seems we must answer his riddle. Yeah, I suppose. Well, at least it's an easy one. What? It's easy. I was thinking a shadow, but... Yeah? a man, I guess? Correct. Okay. Yeah, because it's your shadow. With that, the man flung his garment aside, revealing his true identity. You're the mayor! The small man slowly shook his head. I'm not the mayor you know. Now listen to my words. Long ago, I saw a version of you that was not yourself. Sorry, what's that mean? It will make sense in time. At present, I simply congratulate you on cracking the seal of the Death Dream. Now you must go to the person in the forest entrance. With that, the man turned on his heel, and slammed the door behind him. Apex watched. The mist seeped in from the ground and enveloped the cottage, erasing it from existence. When Apex and Vice returned to the forest entrance, they found the mayor leaning against a tree. As soon as he caught the two duo, he sprang to his feet and scrambled to them. Good gravy, he said. You made it. You actually made it back. He left his left-hand grasp, blah, blah, blah. Yep, okay. I'm stopped caring. God, by the heavens, stop shaking me, fool. The mayor smiled broadly and shook his head. I'm just happy you're alive. I don't think I'll ever see you again. Apex withdrew himself from the mayor's eager handshake with a silent smile. We broke the death seal. Woo! The mayor's face beamed as Apex filled with details. When the tale was done, the three of them laid down on the forest ground and fell asleep. Apex cocked his head. Okay, hang on a second. This is crazy. Why don't we just lay down and go to sleep? Cease your endless patcher and just go to sleep, you fool. Alright, have you forgotten? It's his words that control Death Dream. Words that allow us to move from place to place. No matter how unnatural they seem, the words are absolute. Therefore, if the words tell us to sleep, then we sleep. Once we do so, the story will continue. I don't want it to continue. I want the story to end. With that, the trio found their eyes growing heavy. Blah, blah, blah. They fell asleep. His words were cut off with a loud yawn. Okay. Slept for an hour or a year. When they woke, things were slightly more real quality to them. The mist felt thicker, the leaves greener. Okay, good. It's coming back. Apex shook the mayor's shoulders gently. Good news, he said. I think we made it. Oh, wow, said the mayor in an odd voice. We did it. I'm back. He blinked once, and again, is not quite believing the sight before him. You two have no idea how much this means. The Death Dream was spreading throughout our village, and I wanted to, well, I thought I could figure it out how to stop it, but I guess it wasn't the case. I must have caught the disease and become trapped in my own dream. The mayor started to stand, then collapsed back to the earth. He stared at his legs, as if trying to remember how they worked. He glanced at Apex and shrugged. Without a word, the young man reached down and pulled the mayor to his feet. Real life may take some getting used to, said the mayor, as a weary smile crossed his lips. You shall relearn in short order, I'm sure, said Weiss. I don't know why you guys aren't reading this. For now, you should return home and rest. No, said the mayor, swaying on unsteady feet. No, I cannot. Some of the villagers are still trapped in Death Dream. I have to save them. The mayor slowly made his way to the divine tree in the center of the village, then bowed his head and prayed silently. This is a holy tree, he explained. When the prayer was finished, it's the guardian of our village, history and memories. Superstition will only make your mission harder, said Weiss. We should put our faith in the gods. Or we should not. The mayor shook his head. Not the gods, the words. Legend says that our tree is home to a powerful magic known as a sealed verse. Apex and Weiss cannot maintain their surprise. The local has seen their goal, blah. I say, this is certainly a stroke of luck. As the three of them said their goodbyes, Apex mentioned the strange man had given them the third riddle. I once saw a version of you that was not yourself, muttered the mayor. What in the world does that mean? Lost in thought, he stared at space for a long time. You know, he said softly, this is going to sound odd, but I have a feeling I've seen you before too. Apex tried to keep a straight face and failed, but the mayor didn't seem to notice. Deja vu? Right? Anyway, I figured it's just a kind of illusion created by the Death Dream. It'd probably mean nothing. Apex gave the mayor a nod and smiled and said, let's get the crap out of here. The riddle, yep. Oh my god.
Thank you so much. Now I can finally return to a normal life.
This is one of the most bizarre diseases I have ever encountered.
I know. That's why we have to help the other villagers, no matter what.
Dark Execution. Summon magical spikes from the ground to impale enemies. Ooh.
The sealed verse. That didn't take much effort.
A lot of reading that you could have done.
Yes, All a touch too easy, if you ask me. It's almost as if someone was guiding us to this village.
Don't overthink advice.
Don't overthink it. Don't ever do that again. Oh, you guys got some quests.
This person must be dreaming too.
No!
It would appear that way, yes.
I probably got to, but I don't want to. I really don't want to. Well, the red X is leading me that way, so the red X leads you to the main story, so those are side story stuff. Side quests, that is. So I'll do those on my own. Those are way too annoying, and I don't feel like reading all that. So I'll save here, and next episode we'll continue on. Well, that was not that fun. This game has its moments that are like amazing, then it has its moments that aren't the greatest. Still a cool game. I'm still enjoying it. It's buggy, but that's how NieR games are in my personal experience with NieR games. They are buggy and require mods to fix them, at least on PC. They may not be that way on console. I don't know. Hope you guys did enjoy this episode, and if you did, hit that thumbs up button and show your support. If you're new and you haven't, subscribe for more content. Feel free to share this video and comment down below. And until next time, I'm ApexReaper. Y'all stay positive. Thanks for watching.
Afraid of the dark? Are you scared?